Hello, everybody. My name is River Portilla, but because I am doing YouTube now, I will officially be now called Gob Gob, the Goblin. And I like it, my YouTube name, but my real name is River. I will only say this in this video. So, I am basically a programmer and I make lots of games. I will make videos about games. But today I am only doing a video on my newest game that I've made. I'm kind of like just testing around and like on this program. It's Construct 2. I've have a long history, I would say, of stuff. My dad, he used to work at Pobros. He made all these kind of games. They were pretty cool, and he did it with his brothers, and it was cool. It was fun. I sometimes I would come to work with them. They had this like office. Yeah, I only really came there to play Mario's carts and stuff, sometimes. And yeah, but he hasn't done programming in a while. He's working for Ripple now. Bitcoins, if you're not familiar with that, search it up because it's too hard to explain. It would take me like 3 hours to explain everything, and I know a lot about it. So yeah, he now works for that, and I'm just here, and he taught me a lot of programming skills. I started on Scratch. I've been at least 3 years now. Years come over. I haven't been doing it a lot because I have lots of schoolwork and everything is crazy. So it would be rarely that I will upload. Not like I will at least make a video a week. At least that will happen. But if I have like something at school that's gone crazy or like a lot of homework, then I might not. But I have like 7 days a week. Of course, I'm gonna upload, in that 7 days. So anyway, I programmed on Scratch for a very long time. I made a few games with friends and stuff, and yeah, I'm getting to know this little tiny computer. I think it's called a Strawberry Pi. I don't remember. Is it Strawberry Pi, Raspberry Pi? Yeah, Raspberry. I think it's a Raspberry Pi. It's not like the pie, yummy pie that you eat for deliciousness. No, the pie stands for something else, like some computer thing. It's just a program that you can use to do all kinds of things. I have not really gone into it much. I've gotten a book from the library to do it. Well, anyway, getting to play, I'm making an RTOS template type of platformer, funny type of thing. You'll have to see. I've been testing around. I've gotten a bunch of objects and pictures from people that are made it because making art is hard, and I'm not really that familiar with this, but if you people want to see any scratch of how to do some cool things with it, then I will be doing that. It's been a while. I can also show off some games, and you can look on the Scratch website and find it yourself. But Scratch is not powerful enough. No way. I've made like a game and then it messed up. Like I programmed a sword in one of my RTSs that you could pick up. It was the first weapon, and it did not work. The program was perfect. I checked over it multiple times and even got advice from my friends, and they were like, "Yeah, what's happening here?" And then we had no idea what was it was. It was some bug, and I think that Scratch was just not powerful enough or something like that, and it just couldn't take any more because once you pick up the sword, it lags a lot. So I'm like, what's happening? It's like is the sword like multiplying itself by like 100? We didn't know. I might get back to it sometime and fix it, and then it's more playable. It only had one boss and a few monsters, and there was a whole inventory system that was messed up too. I need to fix that. I'll probably go back to it. So anyway, I've made this. I'm going to run a layout, and maybe I'll export it sometime when it's done. I like RTS games, but there's so little of them and hard to find, especially like the free ones. So far this is what I got done. So I haven't really got any story into it, but you have this like skeleton army here that you can click and then you can control them. There, I should make it another click. So now they just move like that. They can shoot. So these are all enemies I've created. I don't know what's happening with that guy. He looks constipated. Okay, so now, yeah, and they move around wherever. The map is humongous. I was thinking like, oh, maybe like I can make like a server or something for multiplayer and like Raspberry or something. I don't know. I have no idea. So, so far, the only thing I got done in this is that if you go up to the enemies, so they come and then they do a battle. They do some like war here, then they fight, and then there's a dead sequence, and that's really it. So I'll show you a little closer. You might have not seen the dead sequence. They'll kill this guy soon. So they fire, and then that, and then that. Yeah, it's a little blurry. I should make a higher resolution, but I am still testing with this program. I will keep you up to date on this game. I'll probably work harder on it. And yeah. So basically, there's a bunch of enemies and you can beat them all. It's pretty simple. And the map is huge. I'm probably going to add a bunch of roads and stuff to the map. And that's really pretty much it of this. So I've used this much space. It's humongous. After a while, it just seems all the same. You're like, am I even going forward? But yeah, it's super confusing. Yeah. And I've had all these little boxes and stuff. I was going to make like a view where like the floor is like type of like slanted type of 3D look, but it's not 3D and it's 2D. That did not work out well because this is a 2D software. It's not 3D, so it's not gonna go well. And those games always have troubles and stuff. My dad told me when I showed this. I showed this only to like my dad and my mom, my sister, and a friend. And he thought it was cool. And he said, use your own artwork. I'm like, dude, it's a pain in the butt. I got Photoshop, and it's easy to use when you know how to use it. Or actually, where did that come from? I'm sorry. I just went crazy there. Sorry. That's what happens. Okay, sorry. I'm getting dark. I might seem crazy. You're going to shut this video off. Sorry. Just pretend that never happened. Pretend. You must. Okay. So, yeah. I love StarCraft. That's kind of what inspired me because I always liked the Settlers and all those type of RTSs. And I was like, we had a CD. Me and my dad had a CD of the Settlers. One of them is A Path to a Kingdom, I think. And it was really good. I've played StarCraft, been around for my history for a long time. I know it because my dad used to play it. And I was like 4 or like just 5 years old. And I'm watching Jim Raynor saying, kick ass. Oh my gosh, it seems so inappropriate these days. It's been like very long and stuff. And yeah, and then since I've seen like him and all those awesome robots, I've always loved and also the gameplay. I loved it. Just like watching the little movies. StarCraft was like watching a movie theater that was in a video game for me. And it was so new because I was probably just like playing like ABC games, like here goes the bus, it goes round and round, or something like that, or some junky game. When like I see this StarCraft, I'm like, holy crud, that's awesome. So anyway, yeah, this is the game. I believe I called it something. It's called Monster Take. I've worked on it a little. It's been at least 2 days since I've uploaded or did something on this. It's been a little while, not too long. I haven't abandoned it. It's still here. I will add more things. I guess I'll call this Devblog. Yeah, Devblog. Yeah, like those people use for their video games. I'll call it the Devblog 1. Devblog 1. Thank you, everybody. This is Gob Gob. See you later.